In this video, I'm going to show you how to farm the Blastoise raid to get Herba Mystica in the most successful and, beneficial way possible with a steel raid power level 2 sandwich. So Blastoise is only available from the 6th to the 12th of March 2024. As a steel type Terra raid, there is a video linked in the description on how you can beat this Pokemon. And to do so, we're going to be using Vaporeon. But how to beat the raid is not the purpose of this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to farm the raid for Herba Mystica and, XP candies and all the other stuff that the rewards drop. Now first, we're going to have to go ahead and buy some ingredients to make the sandwich. So to do so, we're going to go to the right of the Greater Crater of Paldea, and we're going to go to Levincia and Levincia North Poke Center right over here. More specifically, we're going to the shop that's going to be right next to it called Surecans. So from this Poke Center, if you just look over to the northeast, you should see the Surecan store right over here. In this store, you will be able to buy apple, and apple is one of the ingredients that we need to purchase for the sandwiches. So make sure you buy a couple of these. The next store we're going down to is further to the south in Levincia. Is going to be the Equestria supermarket over here. You can set a destination. It's just going to be down the road south from this Poke Center. This is what the store looks like as we run into it, and let's go in here. So in this store, if we go one arrow up, it should take us to the bottom here, and you'll be buying curry powder. You're going to need a few of these, so buy some extra curry powder. And if we scroll up even more, you should be able to find cream cheese. So we're going to go ahead and buy some cream cheese as well. We'll need a few of these for the sandwich. And if we go further south from Equestria supermarket and we make our way here to Delicioso, we're going to go to this store, and we can actually use the, fast travel that's next to it for the Poke Center south. So from the Poke Center, we're just going to run behind it here, and we're going to look on our right, and we're going to go into the second store that looks like this over here, and we're going to talk to the lady at the till. And you'll see right at the top, the very first ingredient is egg. And we're going to need a couple eggs, so go ahead and get some eggs. And the second option, we're going to buy potato salad. You're also going to get a few of these to use on the sandwich. And those are all the ingredients that you need to make the sandwich. Now, a sandwich only lasts 30 minutes, and to check the time of a sandwich, you press the right arrow, and you'll see here, not your BBQ quest, if you press L or R, you can swap the screen. You'll see here your active meal powers. I made one earlier to test this out, and you can see I've got 11 minutes left, but generally you get 30 minutes of this, which means you can fit in 2 to 3 raids depending on how fast you can beat the raid. Ideally, you're going to want to make the sandwich just before the start of the first raid. So I've already beaten the raid today, but I'm going to show you how to reset the raid so that you can get it to reappear in your world right now. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up the map just like this. With the map open, we're going to go ahead and press the home key on our Nintendo controller, which takes us to the home. We're going to go down to settings, system settings over here. We're going to scroll down to the system settings over here, and then we're going to go down to date and time right here. Date and time, and then we're going to make sure synchronized clock via internet is turned off, and we're going to go to date and time, and we're going to change the day to the following day. You can see here it's the 23rd of March in my game here in my console, even though it's actually the 6th of March right now in real time. Set it like that, then you can press the home button, and this will return you to the front screen. Open up your game, and you should see the raids disappear off your screen. If they do disappear and that makes that change, that means it reset. That means you now have the raid for the 23rd on your, you've reset it essentially. So we're going to go ahead and look for the Steel Terra raid on our map. And here we can find it over here. So the Black Crystal Steel Terra raid, it's this one right here. We're just going to go ahead and make our way there. So just before we start the raid, we're going to go ahead and start a picnic to make the sandwich. So here we go, starting a new picnic. We're going to interact with the table to go ahead and make the sandwich. Click creative mode, which is the X key to make a creative sandwich. We're going to add 2 eggs, so 1, 2, 2 potato salads, so 1, 2, and 2 apples, 1, 2. For the condiments, we're going to go ahead and scroll down. We're going to add 1 cream cheese, so just 1, and we're going to add 2 curry powder, 1, 2. So the recipe looks like this: 2 eggs, 2 potato salad, 2 apples, 1 cream cheese, 2 curry powder, just like that. And then press next. Add any pick that you want, doesn't matter. Now you will have to build this in a way that all of these ingredients stay on the sandwich. This is easier said than done. I recommend starting out with the apple, because the apple is so thinly sliced that you can actually just place them nice and evenly across the whole sandwich like this. Okay, so with all the apples on, we can go ahead and place the potato salad, which is a little bit heavier. So we're going to put it on the end, and I'm going to put this one on the end over And then we're going to place the eggs, which can be a little frustrating. So drop that one on there. I'm going to drop one next to there. Should be able to drop one over here, like roughly in the middle. Let it slide down over there. Okay, I thought that was going to fall off. Put one over here. And we're going to put one over here. Oh my god, I hate this. Why did they make these sandwiches so insane? And one over there. Everything stays. My god, that is harder than it looks. The bread, do not drop the bread on top of the sandwich. Drop it off the screen right at the top so that you don't knock anything off. Because if anything falls off the sandwich, you won't get the effects that you want. So drop the pin in very quick and save it just like that. And there's your monster of a sandwich. I would not ever in my life eat this. But this sandwich will in fact give you the Raid Power Steel level 2, as you can see at the top right of the screen, which means we're going to get those extra items for beating raids that have a Steel Terra typing, which Blastoise is a Steel Terra type raid. And if you hit the right arrow, you can see the timer is started from 30 minutes and it's already down 10 seconds or so. So now it's a great time to jump to the raid and defeat it as quickly as you can. So once you defeat Blastoise, you'll be able to see the reward screen, and you can see here I got bitter Herba Mystica and I got sweet Herba Mystica, a bunch of XP candies, which, you know, and a ton of star pieces too, which is really nice. So we got money, we got XP candies, and we also got Herba Mystica. And you can repeat this process to get a ton of rewards, you know, as many times as you want to do this raid. So right after the raid, you're going to hit the right arrow, check how much time you have left. We have 20 minutes left to try fit another raid. It looks like it took us about 10 minutes to do the raid. So it looks like you can only do about 2 of those raids per meal or per sandwich, because the last one is going to end before we can actually finish it. And all you'll do now is reset the raid the same way I showed you by changing the date, and then going up to the raid and completing it, and, you know, keeping up this process to farm all the Herba Mystica. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.